about to get underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the same runner's got it again. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Movement here from the tight end. Running play called on 3rd and short. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. It's QB sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll test the right side here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. Fires it on the move. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They've converted 1 of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Toss play to the outside. He's found some room at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to find some room. It's Brown.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds his man. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A new set of downs after that completion. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Fafita. Quick throw to the left side. And he's got his man open downfield.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got first and goal.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Drop Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack sets up second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
After consecutive losses, you need a miracle here on third and a mile. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass caught inside the 15. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they tack on through on the final play of the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Hunter. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Play action here on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Fafita. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Dump off caught by the running back. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick catch over the middle. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. Tackle made by the sophomore quarterback, showing us the arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost them the ball game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battles on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching your lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, when the dust settles and the game's over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Arizona 21, Arizona State 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They pick up the first on the ground. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Sun Devils churn out another first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. And they'll run it with the draw play. The ball is loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
On the run, it's Brown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really...
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players.
And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
Number 32.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. The Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry up. First down. They're going to throw the football. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact.
And he scores. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 3rd down after that running play. Back to throw. It's Fafita. He's hit just before the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face,
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.